Alright folks, as you see here, I have two Hyper Tough 12 ounce 7 1/4 inch circular saws. I saw these on Walmart's website. This is, if you don't know, this is Walmart's brand of tools. But I wanted to see, this one here was shipped to me from a different Walmart, or some warehouse or something from North Dakota, actually. And this one was delivered to me from the store, one of the Walmart stores here in town. This one here was for $34.88, and this one here was for $28.35. So I'm just kind of curious why this one was more expensive than this one. So I decided, being as I was in the market to buy a new circular saw, I thought I'd just go ahead and find out why one was cheaper than the other. On the box, it clearly shows that they're pretty much the same, same letterings, the same brand, same colors. Okay, so I don't know why this one was cheaper than this one. On the website, this one, the cheaper one, they shown that it was red. On the box, it's showing that it's black. I have a red circular saw, Hyper Tough, already. Okay, but that circular saw, the plate here, right here, is the screw that holds this together has broken. So instead of just jerry-rigging it with a nut and bolt, which I could, no big deal, I just went ahead, looked to see how much a new one would cost, found that they're really not that expensive. They're only $30, so I went ahead and got one. But I just wanted to see why one was cheaper than the other. I don't know why, but yes, it was. So we're going to start with the expensive one first, or the more expensive. Oof, it sure's got a new tool smell. Okay, you got the guard, which a lot of times the cheaper tools, they don't come with this. And you got instruction manuals, yada yada yada, and warranty crap, and that's it. Okay, so you got the tool itself. It comes with the blade. Okay, and it does come with this. Okay, to remove the blade. Okay, so it looks pretty basic for a standard. Wow, that does not stay in there that very good. Good vibration from the saw would probably knock that out. That's kind of cheesy. It's got the little lock button so you can't accidentally hit the trigger. Trigger works fine. Okay. This here is what was broken on my red Hyper Tough saw. Oh my gosh, geez, that's a little tough. The nuts and everything just basically all fell apart. I mean, like I said, I could get a new bolt and a wing nut and solve that, and I probably could have. But I was just kind of curious of what the saws were. Geez, grease and oil everywhere. I just was curious on how much new saws were. And as you see, this is once again cheaply made, so that'll probably give out on me again. Which is no big deal. But I came across this one and then this one, all about 2 like ads away from each other, and they had different prices. And I was like, well, they're the same damn thing. One's red, like this here. This is a Skill, but it was red like this. And I still have my red circular saw. You guys have seen me use it in the past, and it works fine. The thing is I didn't get this with my previous circular saw, my red one. So I'm kind of assuming that that's why this is cheaper. But we'll find out. Let's see. Okay, so that locks in. That's not too bad. It's a left-handed saw, which I'm a right-handed person, which I don't know why they make left-handed saws nowadays. Virtually less than 10% of America is actually left-handed, but yet they go ahead and make left-handed tools. Okay, first of all, we have everything covered in plastic, which that one wasn't, but yet that one was the most expensive. Okay, so we have, let's get this out. We do have a guide to it. Okay, so far the cheaper one has everything that the more expensive one has, and it also has a bag protecting it. So yeah, okay, and still it also has the instructions, the warranties, the yada yada. And this box seems to be more damaged than, and this one was actually shipped to me, so you would expect a little bit of damage in the shipping. But it's still got the tool, to the Allen wrench, it fits. Okay, so yeah, this seems to be the exact same thing. If I can get this back in there, the hole's got to be so small. Yeah, see that one? Yeah, this is the exact same tool, same button, trigger. So I'm kind of wondering, okay, this here, I'm kind of wondering what kind of scam Walmart was trying to place here. Literally the exact same saw. This one's $34.88, and this one was $28.35. Okay. Now I know it's only $6 difference, but I don't understand. Was one refurbished? Because this one didn't have the plastic on it, protecting it. You would think this one, if it was refurbished, you would think it would have been the cheaper one, okay? Or maybe this one was the refurbished, which I do see. This is all clean, and this here, this plastic is kind of warped. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is kind of wilted around the edges. So I'm kind of thinking that's what this is, a refurbished product. It didn't say that it was refurbished on the Walmart's website. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the extension cord and see what we can do here. Okay, right off the get-go, it is smoking. So this is definitely a refurbished product. Smelling that burn. So that's just it, folks. That's why this one was cheaper Okay, so we'll go ahead. Now that we know that that one's a refurbished, but they did not state that. So I'll go and take a screenshot of that and take that back and show that, yeah, it was all fraudulent. And as you see right there, as I said, that just a little vibration, that would come right up. Okay, so this one is obviously the more $6 more or more expensive one. It works fine. This one here, they claim was brand new, which clearly it was not. Let's see if I can't, yeah, I can hear the brushes are grinding here. I don't know if you guys can hear it. Yeah, there's a lag here. There's definitely something going on. Something's broke. Well, yeah, you can clearly tell that's why this came back, because this sticker definitely is clean here, and this one you can clearly tell that it was starting to melt. I don't know if you guys can pick it up here. Yeah. So definitely this got too hot at one time. Someone took it back and they repackaged it as brand new. You know what? I think what I'll do, I won't take it back because I don't want Walmart to do that again to somebody else. What I'll do is, due to the fact that I have my red circular, I'll go ahead and just take these nuts and bolts off here, put them on my red, and then keep the cord in case this cord or my red saw were problem. The blade I can save. I can use this as parts. I think I'll do that. I'll go ahead and prevent Walmart from ripping off you guys. And this I've got to figure out, because this is just ridiculous. I'll go ahead and eat the cost of $25, or actually $28.35. I'll just eat that cost, because I don't want you guys to go ahead and get ripped off, because clearly Walmart will just turn around and you know, put it out there again and say, oh, it's a new product, when in all reality it may be a new product. It does not work. And the fact that this is all wilted here tells me it did get overheated. And that's a metal case. That's plastic. That's metal right there. So yeah, that's why you're not seeing any warpage in this. Yeah, geez, these wrenches, Allen wrenches, will not stay in there. I'll show you my red saw. Alright, folks, you see this is my old Hyper Tough right here, Hyper Tough red one. This came with this tool right here, this little wrench. I'll take this out here. Right there, you see it fits right there. And then this will actually go towards this here. And this is how I now have to open this up and tighten it down and all this kind of stuff. I gotta keep doing this, which is, it's not a big deal. See, right there, it works. Like I said, I could have just went out to like Menards or Home Depot and bought a new bolt and a wing nut and solved the whole problem. And here's that little lever here. So I didn't get rid of it. And this saw still works. I'll show you here. Let me there we go. You hear, it still works. It did not come with this rip fence. I actually had to buy this separately. You notice here, these are two different sizes. One's longer, one's shorter. I had to literally buy this separately for this saw. It didn't, like I said, didn't come with this, which is kind of sucky. But when I bought this about 15 years ago, it was about just over $20 at that time. So you see right here, they're virtually the same thing, same 12 amp 7 1/4 circular saw, 12 amp 7 1/4 circular saw. So it's not like I was in desperate need of this saw. I just was kind of curious on what the market had for new features or whatever, and I wasn't planning on buying a new saw. I just saw this one and this one. On the website, it showed this as the red of this. Imagine this as this. And it was $28.35. This one was $34.88. So $35, $29. And I was really curious on why. They were same brand, same size, the whole 9 yards. They came with the exact same, accessories. And I was just curious of why one was cheaper than the other. And now I know this was a refurbished. It never said that it was refurbished. Otherwise, I would have known, and I wouldn't have bought a new saw. I would have just gotten a new bolt and a wing nut to where you can, or what they call a thumb nut, where you can, just loosen it up, open it up, and boom. And then I would have gotten a new blade, because this blade is actually getting dull. But now I have a new blade. Like I said, I was thinking about taking this one back, but then as I was saying that, I thought to myself, well, then Walmart will just do it again, repackage this as a new one. Then one of you guys out there would have bought it just like I did, not knowing that it was refurbished, and then you would have gotten it, and at that moment you would have been ripped off as well. So I think I'll just go ahead. Actually, I know I'll just go ahead, keep this. I will eat the $29 cost, and just keep the accessories and the little wrench here and the blade. I can transfer this this little lever here over to this, and just basically make my old girl here the badass saw that she once was, and make her unstoppable. Gotta remember to always unplug, by the way, if you're gonna play around with shit. But for the most part, I really did not need a new saw. I was just really curious of why one was more expensive than the other. But I bought the saw because I'm going to do some woodwork here. You guys probably have seen all the wood piled up at my front door. Well, that's because these are the wood slats that I will be replacing in the fence that got all warpy on me, as well as there's also wood slats enough here that I can actually finally build that gate. And when I build the gate, then I can get rid of all the tarps. Then from there, I can then go and work on somewhere out here, build basically my new shed. And I'm having a hard time choosing where I actually want the shed. I'm thinking of like back there, somewhere against the garage there. I'm thinking possibly back there and kind of go from there. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts about that? Let me know. Yeah, there we go. That was my curiosity in a box. 2 boxes, actually.